ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കാമോ ഡോക്ടറെ?
Okay. Okay.
So next we can directly go for the slides. We know that Nidana Sevana in the Kushta there will be the three doshas involvement will be there. So by the Nidana Sevana the Tridosha Prakopa will be there, and next one there will be the Pitta Kapha dominancy, that is a Samprapti explained by Charaka. And while explaining the Sushruta, he's telling there will be the Vada dominance will be there. The vitiated Vada, that is vitiating the Pitta and Kapha, and it takes the like the two doshas to the Dhadus and making the diseases. And the next one, we can see that there will be the Kavai Gunyas and will be the Pitta Kapha Prakopa, and Dhadu Shidilada will be there. In such cases, the Avaranatva will be there, and this Prakupita Vata carries the Kapha and Pitta. They take these, whole the body it spreads and takes the Sthana Samshrayas in a particular part. Even it is a single, even if a single lesion is there, but there is the vast pathogenesis will be in our body. It is telling that we are seeing the tip of the iceberg while on the floating ice, like that. Whenever even if there is a single lesion, we have to think about the whole pathogenesis behind this. And this even if the first stages, if we are not able to treat the diseases, it goes deeply to the another levels. So while explaining the skin diseases in Ayurveda, actually there are not much classifications are there, like that as Acharya is divided into Mahakushtas and Kshudra Kushtas, and he's explaining all the disease under this. In also modern also there is not a particular classification for the skin diseases. They are classifying according to the bacterial infections, fungal infection, viral infections, and that parasitic infection, like that the classifications they are also giving. So we'll go through the way Acharya's told the Mahakushtas and the Kshudra Kushtas, and we can just compare with the some of the diseases we are oftenly getting, the common diseases in our OPDs. So the next, this is the Lakshanas. When the Vata is in Dasadhatu, this loss of sensation will be there, Rukshada will be there, Angamarta will be there. If the Pitta is in Dasadhatu, Smita, Jvara, Tapravanna, Vivayavita will be there, like that. We can see the Dhatu Lakshanas. Just analyze this also before how to start the treatment for the skin diseases. Then we can go for the Mahakushtas. The first one we know that's the Kapala Kushta. It is Vata predominant. It is the same way as the Vatas Lakshanas explained. They will be Kharatva, Krishnatva, like that Acharya is telling. It's just like a mud pot he is telling. We can see the Kapala, the Lakshanas which are Acharya's told in the two diseases, in the nummular eczema and tuberculoid leprosy. We can see this. This tuberculoid leprosy, actually there's a case of leprosy, but not much this common in our OPDs. But nummular eczema, we are getting oftenly into our OPDs. Always the nummular eczema, they're having a history of whether the patient or the family having the history of allergies, atopic dermatitis, or any history of the asthma will be there. So we can see that in the nummular eczema, there will be coin-shaped lesions in the extremities, most of the cases in the middle of the body also. And there will be the oozing will be there, and it will be crusty in nature, and the patient having very itchy sensation. And also the same way he having the scales, while itching, the scales will fall off. And it's associated with the redness and inflammation of the skin. So this, whenever the nummular eczema come to our OPDs, we are having sometimes we will that differential diagnosis with that some psoriasis case also. We are getting this some doubt with this. So take the history very thoroughly and go for the treatment. Not this whatever the, even if it is psoriasis or eczema, our line of treatment is different, but we have to just find out. We can see the diagnosis and so. Next one is the Audumbara Kushta. The dosha predominant is the Pitta, it is a Pitta, and it is the allergic vasculitis we can see. In the vasculitis cases, sometimes we can see that there will be the redness. The lesions, just like the Pakwa Udumbara Varna, we can see the small reddish spots all over the extremities. Most commonly, we can see that is the exposed part. Purple colored spots, we can see the patches. There may be associated with the blisters. And sometimes if it is allergic in nature, we can see the hives, like the raised patches, we can also see there. And sometimes the sore will be opened and it may cause necrotic ulcers also. Next one is the Mandala Kushta. It is Kapha predominant, and we can compare this with the Tinea variant diseases. And actually, the Tinea disease and all we are explaining while explaining Datru. That's why just I'm telling how we can compare with these diseases to the modern aspect. And sometimes of the tinea also, if we are untreated or if we are not treating properly, the secondary infections also we can see the same thing. Mandalakara lesions we can see associated with the high itching, and it is spreading also in nature. And the next one is Rishijikwa. The dosha predominant will be the Vata Pitta, and the lesions will be asymmetry, and border also will be very ragged, irregular, and this is can be compared with melanoma or skid CA cases. And Pundega Kushta, that is of Pitta Kapaja in nature, we can compare this with the discoid lupus erythematosus and also osteoarthritic eczema. Because most of the cases we are getting this in our OPDs, the common pruritic conditions, the dermatitis conditions we can see over there. So just we have to see whether it is it is the lupus erythematosus that is it shows any background of any systemic illness. We have to find out. And Sitma, it is Vata Kabaja in nature. We can compare this with some of the lectioners with the psoriatic lesion. Psoriasis also I'll explain in later. And Kagana Kushta, it is told as Asathya, and it is Tridoshaja in nature. And we can compare with the necrolysis conditions and some septicemia's primary lesions also, which is looks like Kaganaga Phala like. And next one, that is Ega Kushta, Chapakushta, this Kshudra Kushtas also. This also Vata Kapha in nature. And we can compare this with Ichthyosis and lichen planus. And Kidiva Kushtam, it is Vata Kapha in nature. And atopic dermatitis with keratinization. We can see when a patient is atopic dermatitis comes to our OP, many types of presentations will be there. When it comes just like a red patches with itching, it is coming like that. And the second one, after the itching will be more, the irritation as well, it is very much, the lesions will be much keratinized, and it is very hard in nature. Sometimes we are misdiagnosed also will be there. So take the history very thoroughly if having any history of allergy is there or not. Vipadika Kushta, it is Vata Pitta in nature. We can compare that with the palmoplantar psoriasis or a traumatic dermatitis. It is very common in our OPDs. We can see that. And the same way, when Vipadika Kushta and Vipadadari, the two cases we are getting very much commonly. Both we can say that the Vata Pitta predominant will be there. So it is very common. So the treatment we can this Vata Rakta Digara treatment we can adopt here for the treatment purpose. So it have to keep in mind that whenever there is a dhara, first we can't go for any lay pass or any thaila application when a patient is coming. That is maybe the patient is complaining there's very dry lesions, very cracking food, but first you don't go for any oil application over there. You can do the dhara with merely Tribhala Kashaya dhara, or it is having the blood oozing, you can go for the Karajapatra dhara. And And after when the doshas get subsided, when the apapachana has done, we can go for this Jadamaya Dichuna. Just make a paste with milk and you can apply over the lesions. Just within 3 or 4 days, we can very tremendous result we can observe in the case of Padadari. And merely the Murvanna application is also very good in such cases. And I'm getting very much result with the Khajita Pindatailam or with Pindatailam. It's very good result for the Padadari. Next comes the Alasaka Kushta. It's very common in this condition, some moist or such a climate. That's this very rainy seasons. We are getting much cases about Alasaka Kushta. And I will tell you the treatment next. And the Drugushta also in the winter season, also in the that summer season also, we are getting so many cases in our OPDs that is about the Drugushta. And most of the cases, the patient, they will go to the modern, and after so many days, after with the secondary infection, they are coming to us. So first there will be their complaining, much irritations, much itching will be there. Most of the cases spreaded whole the bodies. So when the cases come to us, we have a doubt where it is the flexural psoriasis or where it is the Drugushta, that is the tinea infections. So just there also just take the examine very clearly to find out whether it is because of the as a part of the psoriasis comes or it's secondary infection of the Drugushta. Treatment I will tell you later. And also this athletic food, this Alasaka and all, we can classify under the fungal infections. This tinea also, ringworm, yeast infection, nail fungus, oral thrush, diaper rashes, everything is comes under these fungal infections. This no need, we will go for the clinicals directly. Everybody knows this because തേമൽ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുന്ന കണ്ടീഷൻസ് ആയാലും പുഴുക്കടി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫംഗൽ രോഗങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് ധാരാളം കിട്ടുന്നതാണ്. So these are the most of the cases by the Candida infections. So when he approaches the case of a Dadru, we have to keep in mind that the treatment should be focused on the Krimihara line of first. The Krimihara line of the treatment is more very good for the Amapachana also. So we can adopt Nirgundiyadi Kashayam in such cases. You can give Vilvadi Guliga or Krimikinavadiga along with this Kashaya for treating the Drugushtas. And this Nimba Haridradi Chuna, it is available for the cortical, and you can apply the paste with the sour buttermilk over the areas, and you can keep it for the 20 to 25 minutes and just wash off before getting completely dry. And the next one, if the patient is complaining much irritations and very much itching over the area, just take this Tangana Basma you can make in your home, just this warm it and powder it, add with Nimbusorus and ask the patient to apply over the lesions. But for the 2 to 3 minutes, the patient having much irritations, very burning sensation, very irritations, but the as the superficial, the yeast infections mostly affect on the superficial layer of the skin. This LEPA can irritate this fungus over there, and it is we can wash off that. So within the application of 3 to 5 days, we can cure, or we can it's there we can see the fall of the outermost layer and the lesions become that heals very fastly. And also it's very easy to say our patient that if whenever there is a Amapachana comes, the Lepana starts when it is Acharaka tools, when the dosha is located in the skin, the dosha, then only we go for the LEPA purpose. So they can we can advise the patient, they can take the tender leaves of the Aragoda, just make a paste of it, and they can add some sour buttermilk, that is takra, to this, and just cook it. And with a warm condition, they can apply over the flexural areas. Most of the cases, the patient complains that the itching and irritation under the arms, there is the axillary region, under the breast region, in the groin region, and the buttock areas. So you can ask the patient to apply this paste very warm condition externally, and they can keep it for 20 to 25 minutes. and they can wash off with that warm water, and it is very cost effective and easy for the patients to do, and it is very we will get a very good result from that also. And whenever these lesions are subsided, only that Krishna Varna, we can see a blackish discoloration over the area. Such cases when we can see that the case is ready for the oil application, you can go for the lesion the thylas which contains Gandhaka, that Kimshuka Patradikeram and Aditya Paga Thailam, Gandhaka Thailam, everything we will get in market. So that which contains sulfur, you can use externally for preventing the recurrence of this the same way we have to tell the patient regarding the personal hygiene about that. So they have to clean their areas very frequently. Don't use much the soap having much bleaching effect. They can use that as green gram powder or any thalis any this leaf with this not in this Araguda Patra, like the Nimba Patra with the Haridra, etc. They can use, because whenever we are using the high bleach soap, the normal texture of the skin again it loses, and the skin immunity we are getting loose, and again there is a chance of recurring the diseases. So first we have to teach about the personal hygiene, and they have to wash their dresses separately, and they have to dry it in the sunlight. If sunlight is not there, they have to iron their dress, and they have to use, don't share the articles with any other their relatives or friends or something. And the next same one is a Chakramarda, that is Acacia alata, Acacia senna. The two, both the leaves they can use the same way. They can make a paste and apply over the areas and keep it for 20 to 25 minutes, and they can wash off. This and the patent drugs we are available in our market. The trichodon ointment is good, and also the skimion ointment is good. They can use that also, good result. And also the Himalayas, they having some soap, Actaril soap, that is also good for this for the daily use. And when a patient is approaching us in our OPDs, most there's with the herpes cases. So the patient having much pain, but it's up to the threshold of the patient. Some patient they having much pain through the nerve area through the dermatome. So in such cases, if we are adopting the Luda Visha Chikitsa over there, we are getting the result very fastly. So Nilitulasi Kashayam we can use. We can give Vilvadik Biga, and in the Vishaja Shobha, when powder is telling that is Shigru Purnavadi, that is Shigru Purnava, Manyal, that is Haridra, Vayamba, that is Vaja, Chandana, Padha, Ishwaramoli, that is Garuda Kudi, Eshti, Shirisha, and Nerinil. These the combination of these drugs, we can just make powder of it, and we can give this for the Kshalana purpose, and the patients relieves the dahatva and the shobha very fastly while do the Kshalana with this powder. And for preventing the these infectious conditions of the herpes, we can go use the Gopi Chandana Gulika. 1 BD or 2 BD according to the conditions you can use, along with the Kashaya or with ginger juice you can administer. And Padmagadi Agadam, it was a studied in our department while we were in PGs. They told in Ashtanga, this Padmagadi Agadam also have a very good result for externally and internally, Kshalana and internally for the use. And as there is the Pitta Rekta involvement, we have to give Nitya Virejana with Avipatti Churnam. Ask the patient to take the food by 7:30, and they can take this Avipatti Churnam for the Virejana, Nitya Virejana purpose, 10 to 15 grams according to the Koshta by the night, while they can use along with the hot water, with the honey, or with the grape juice. They can take this Churna internally for the daily Virejana purpose. And after the lesions are getting subsided, we can, for the controlling the nerve pain, you can use the Paratyadikaram, which is you told in the Mandali Visha Prakaranam. It is available for the Aushadhi Kottakkal everybody, and it is having that Ahifena as a content. It has very good pain relieving capacity, and also in the Falashruti it is telling that Nadi Kuchundadaptada. So whenever there is a nerve pain uh, throughout the dermatomal areas, we can use this Paradhyadikaram, and the condition cellulitis also. Before getting the Pakwavastha, I mean this redness, this blister forming, we can use this also. Paradhyadi externally there also. Then the lichen simplex, that Charmadala Kushta, that is also Kapha predominant. We are getting lichen planus also in our OPDs. And these lichen planus. So we have to see we can diagnose while seeing that there will be a violet tinge for the lesions, and it will be flat top, and it's a hyperkeratinized also. Sometimes keratinized, sometimes not keratinized. We can see the lesions. Most of the cases in the mouth also, and for the inner aspect of the hand, sometimes in the genital area also, we can see the lichen planus. In such cases also, you have to give a Shodhana therapy, Shodhana Chilsa first, and there also the treatments we can adopt also, the Pitahara anti-inflammatory like treatment, Gopi Chandaradi Guliga, Nirgundyadi Kashayam, and also the Jivandyadi Kashayam, it is told in the Masurya Prakarna also, it's a good, very good result in while inflammatory conditions. And also for external applications, that Rajanyadi Churnam with honey, you can apply externally. The same way as Shigrupanandavadi Churnam along with the Karattavatta, that is the Marmavatta Guliga or KM Lebam we are getting. So mix these two along with or with the Tribhala also, we can mix these together and apply with hot water over the that keratinized areas of the lichen, and we can rub it off after the 10 to 15 minutes. So the thickness of the lesions, it's we can reduce very comfortably, and also itching also get reduces. Next, this comes the Pama and Kachukushta. This we'll explain later, this one. And Vispoda Kushta also we are getting in our OPDs, that folliculitis, maybe sometimes this all over the furunculosis and folliculitis we are getting oftenly. There's also Kapha line of treatment. First, we have to adopt. Then the next one we are getting it, that is the Ajagalliga. That's we are telling it is Palunni in Malayalam, and it is, we can compare that is with molluscum contagiosum. And the same thing our acharyas told, Snigham, Savannam, Grindam, Nirujam, Mukta Sanipam, Pitaka, Kapavadabhyam, Palana, Ajagalliga. The same presentation we can see in the molluscum contagiosum. It's it is a viral infection. It will be in the small one, and it's skin colored Savannam, pearly papal is Mukta Sanipam, and the same this we can see this. And same there also, if it is an Apaga condition, we can go for the Jaluga. And for making Pakwa, we can use the Vilvadi Gulika along with Kalyanakshara or Palaksha-Sharinikshara. You can use externally, and it will fall off without breaking the shell wall of the virus. And internally, we can give this Nirgundyadi Kashayam and Vikravadiga, Vilvadi Gulika internally, and Abamargakshara external application also gives good result. And in the case of Ajagalliga, there is much role for the HT. Acharya told HT churna mixed with honey, and this HT should fry in ghee, and they can apply over the areas. And the Durva Swarasa along with Durva Kalka along with the HT we have to apply. While seeing the properties of HT, by the chemical composition, while analyzing, we can see that this glycyrrhizin, the chemical contains the HT Madhu. This having the antiviral property. It does not allow the viral cell to binding. And this without breaking the cell wall, the virus cell wall, we can this HT help us to fall off the lesions of the Ajagalliga. Because while such if you are using this, that's a spreading of the this molluscum contagiosum we can arrest there in some cases. And Evaprachia, that is Kaphavada predominant, just like the lesions we can see that just like Eva is placing over the joints most probably, that is the over deposition of the calcium over the cutis area. So just it will be hard, and such patients comes, we just see the calcium content of the body, and such Kaphavada treatment we can give. There also the Pajanam, Kledaharam, Mutralam. The drugs we have to adopt. The Nibbadi Kashayam we can use, Chandraprabha Vatika we can use, Vaishvana Churna. So we have to correct the metabolism, and we have to arrest the deposition of the calcium over the areas. While the Ashmeri Chilsa, same thing we can adopt here also. Antharology. And this things, the sebaceous cyst we are getting, and the sebaceous cyst, that is a collection of the fluid or sebum or any things that the secretions in a sac-like structure, and we can see that some areas, sebum-producing areas, we can see most probably. So such cases, we can that a surgical intervention is advised. But we can also give this Shundi Churna, Nagara Churna. Just make churna and we can apply over the areas. Sometimes after this, applying this, most of the cases it will burst open, and this the contents will fall off, and the lesions will heal it very fastly. And also there's our Tila Thailam, Tila, that the Pachata Thaila along with Shira, we have to make paste. Tilagalkam, we can also, same thing also we can apply along with the Kartavatta or KM level you can give for the area. But I get much result with this Nagarajuna. And Vivriddha, this furuncles, defolliculitis, everything. There is, we have to treat everything as a Pitta Visarpa Chilsa we have to give. The same thing also, we can see some boils. It just like we can see one single boil also we are getting, and so many boils. If not, we want, if it is not Paga, don't squeeze the boils in the particular area, because it spreads the that edema to the next surrounding areas. So if it is a single boil and it is about to pakwa, you can use the Gundi Erandam as a just boil it, just warm it, and just add a drop by drop over the boil area, and it will this getting pakwa very fastly, and it will burst open, and we can clear that boil very fastly, and we can heal it very fastly with that. And it is pakwa, you can go for Jalauka Sharanam, Tilagalka Lepam. Then so Pidana Karma, we can do that with the Goduma Lepam, and Goduma, take some powder of Goduma, wheat powder, and mix with Vilvadi Guliga, and you can just apply with hot water over around the pitakas, and it will just squeeze the boils when it is paka, and it helps to burst out the content, the pus outside, and it heals the boil very fastly. And when it is in the conditions, it is associated with when dosha we analyze, it is associated with the pitta kapha. You can go for the Gluchiadi Kashayam internally, Nili Tulasiadi Kashayam, Nibbadi Kashayam, everybody knows that. Dehe Kurita Kurivera Maranal Shaudrana Yukta. We can use that, Nibbadi Kashayam, and Nishakadagadi Kashayam also gives much better result in the scales of boils and furuncles, carbuncles, everything. And every cases, if the acne is okay, we have to go for the Avipatti as a Nityavirechana content. And as first I told, the dosha the patient and Belamandogi, we can go for the Padolamulati Virechanam. Kulagadi Kashayam, it is told in Visarpa Viskoda Prakaranam in Sahasra Yogam. But actually, when the dosha analyzing, we will get the Kabapitta Hara line. Also, it is very good, useful in the cases of Shida Pitta Udarta Kota condition. That is for the allergic manifestations. Also, this Kulagadi Kashayam is very useful. I will tell the yogas then. Nimba Nilavagadi Kashayam. This is told by the Ayurveda Pharmacopoeia of India, and it having a having Chandana, Ashwagandha, everything it is there. So as a follow, whenever whatever the chronic conditions we are getting in our OPDs, and for the follow up of the IP patients, as a follow up in almost every conditions, as a Rasayana Rekta Shuddhigara line, we can give this Nimba Nilavadi Kashayam. That the content I will tell you later. And along this Kashayam with Kaishora Gugulu or Triphala Gugulu, we can give internally. This Kulagadi Kashayam, Patola, Vasha, Kadirogini, Kiradatikta, Nimba, Triphala, Chandana. And it is telling that Kaushikathe Kashaya, Sagalakadam Samuham Handi, Visarpa Mugrajam, Visha, Vami, Krishna, Vijadivihi. Like that. Conditions it is using. So if it is more associated with the Pitta also, we can use this Kulagadi Kashayam. So if we are giving Padola Muladi Kashayam for the first time for the Ruksha Virejana, as a follow, we can give this Kulagadi Kashayam for removing the Shesha doshas as a second line of treatment in the Bahudosha conditions of the diseases. This is a Nimba Nilavagadi Kashayam. This Nimba, Nilavaga, Ashwagandha, Aragada, Khadira, and Darukaridra. As a Rasayana for the follow-up, we can use this. Almost every conditions we can use these kashayas. This anthology and also cystic formation we can give. This Valmigam, we can actinomycosis and Kapha, Pitta and Vada doshas. In such conditions, there will be the presence of this mycosis, that bacteria and all will be there. So more this if it is in Pakvavastha, just go for the allopathy. We have to refer the cases. This one and cellulitis conditions we are getting in a later stage. First, better we have to refer the case, and first after getting some this subsiding some shaman of that conditions first, then we can adopt our line of treatment, because these cases may causes very fast septicemia conditions. So just if the patient these we are coming to us, just never mind to refer them. This carbuncle chain, the same thing, the treatment we have to adopt. Herpes and parotiditis, that is a Pashana Gardhaba, we are getting as Ekshuddha Roga, and the same viral infection we can see as the mumps. So the same Nirgundyadi Kashayam we can give. Pathya Gustumbaradi Kashayam, it is told in Jwara Chikilsa. It's very good for the Pashana Gardhaba, and also for externally for reducing that swelling, this tender, this one വെള്ളയ്ക്ക പറയില്ലേ, തേങ്ങ പൊഴിഞ്ഞു വീഴുന്ന സാധനം, കുഞ്ഞ് സംഭവം, make it paste, that small there's a coconut one, I don't know what to say, just make a paste of it and ask the patient to apply over the that inflamed area, and it very good for reducing the pain and reducing the inflammations very fastly. And internally the same Jurahara line of kashayas you can use. Kaksha, this also we are getting more in OPDs, like small hard this lesions in the axilla region we are getting. Sometimes it's associated with the acne, that is more the shoulder areas, back of the area, buttock region, will is more big that boil like lesions we are getting. And Pitta Kabahara line of treatment we can adopt there. But there will be a chance of recurrence very more. So after we can first this after Shodhana, like Padola Muladi Kashayam or Kulagadi Kashayam, we can continuously we can give this Nimbadi Kashayam or Panchatam Kashayam for some days for 2 to 3 weeks or 1 month we can give. After that's Avagadhatva will be there. We can go for Jalauga Vacharana also in the such a condition. Most of them, because in the Kaksha region and all, it will be the recurrence of the lesions very fastly. So we can give this Jaloga Vacharana over there. And the cases we are getting more in our OPD, these are the fungal infections of the nails. There is chippa, we can chippa, akshada upanaka. These are some synonyms told in our textbooks. Then dosha predominant is the pitta and vata, and associated with the rub, jwara and paga. And sometimes it affected the nakhamamsa also. When this nail infection is because of any abhigata, any trauma, there will be the discoloration like Krishna Varna we can see, and it is told as Gunakha. But this is Vata Pitta in nature, and first condition we can say the acute paranoia we can compare with that, and Gunakha, chronic paranoia, we can see that. For the external, when the Haridagi Phala, and with the Haridra, just make it paste and ask the patient to apply over the areas, and it is very fastly the swelling or the nail bed infection we can control, and also it cleanses the areas very fastly, and we can see the that's growing of the nails very good nails will come very fastly. When starts to come the that nails growing starts, just we can apply the Mahatiktaga lepam, which contains Tuttha also, and it's very which prevents the infections and cleanses the wound, and we can use as antifungal agent also. We can ask the patient to apply over the that nail. And if the condition is very chronic, we can go for the Rektamoksham and associate with one or three or more fingers, go for Virajana also. It is told that Ushnamu Parishegam we can do, in the text it is like that. While doing the Ushnamu Parishegam, we can use this one, Manjal, that Haridra, just boil with water and ask the patient to wash the area, or do the Kshalana with that, or this Nimba Twak and Araguda Twak is very good for the Kshalana purpose. Just make a Kashaya with this and ask the patient to do the Dhara. And if it is more affected, we can go for the Shastra Chikitsa. And if associated with the pus, the Triphala, add the 2 or 3 pinches of Tuttha just for cleansing the area. For 3 to 5 days, you can use the Tuttha powder along with Triphala Kashaya and wash Mahadikta Lepam. And this one is Gairigam, Hairitaki, and Kubilu Patra. Kubilu Patra is using over there, doing the Dhara. So you can do this for the external Dharas. And we are getting this Kadara, that is cone or callosity, we are getting our OPDs. We have to go for the excision, remove the area, and Sneha, that it is telling that we have to do the Daha with the Sneha. So you can use this, as I told earlier, Nimbamta Dierata Dailam, or any this Muruvan, any Taila, you can use for the Agnikarma, for the preventing the recurrence. In the OPDs, we can use this Shalaka also, we are using that. And I told Alasa a little bit early that also in such cases for this Malamkadi like that we are getting, and that Dushtakardama Samsparshat Kledam Pandu Andaranguli, like that is telling. Those will be the oozing and very much itching around the fingers. We can see that. In such cases, it's better to go for Dhanyamla Dara first. It reduces the pain, reduces the kandu, reduces the inflammations very fastly. So we can go for the Dhanyamla Dara. And Lakshadi Churna, that's a Lakshan Haritaki Churna. You can ask the patient to do the Avachurnana. And Lakshadi Churna for cortical, like for the Apigadaja conditions, it is available. In that Lakshan Lejalu is there. So as the Lejalu having the Vranashodana, Vranarovana property, that Lakshadi Churna also you can use externally in such conditions. And Sashapataila with the Chundaka Potichita, Sashapataila, we have to process that Brahadir Kantagari. Just process that with the Sashapataila, and that oil also you can use externally for preventing the recurrence. And Jadi Patra Kalkalepam, that is Pichidela. Jadipatra Kalpalevam also you can use externally, but with the Dhanyamladhara, you will get very good result within 2 to 3 days. Patient gives much result, and the area of the prana will be dry very fastly. Haridra, the Manjala Vellam, Haridra also you can make it warm and you can use for the Kshalana. And this Muruvanna ointment, it is available for this Aushadi. That oil, that ointment also very good for the preventing that recurrence. The same thing we told, and some alopecias also we are getting. That is, everybody knows that is pitta associated with the vata, and it that going to the aromakupas and causes and it makes avarana over the areas and causes a hair fall, and after the next one the new hair can't come through the areas, as there is a strodo vibanda there, obstruction will be there. So the treatment based that is, it is told that Abhingam Svedram Tekta Moksha. So if a patient is coming to us, if they are willing for a Rektamosha, we can go do the Kuttana Chikitsa over there. You can just do it with this after some Svedana. Just use this Puliyala, the Chincha Patra, or you can use this garlic, or use Moringa leaf. Just make a small kiwi, and you can just, with that you can can give Svedana over the area. And you can go for the Kuttana Karma. You can use insulin syringe also. It's very easy for handle. If you are not getting any this scalp blade, use this and do the Kuttana, and ask the patient to apply this Gujja Patra for 1 to 2 minutes, because some cases it shows some toxicity. So ask the patient, or we can ask the patient to come to our OPD for daily, and you can apply this 2 to 3 or days continuously for 5 days and all, but only for 2 to 3 minutes, just only you keep that area. And after that, we can give Indaluptamashi for the external application, and Gunja paste also for the, if the patient is not willing for Kuttana Karma, we can go for the Gunja Lepa. That's a good one is the white Gunja, Vella Kundikuru. Take that Shweta Gunja, just crush it, and you can keep with the curd overnight, and the very next day just wash it, wash thoroughly, and make a paste with this Gunja, and you can ask the patient to apply over the hair fall area, and they can keep for 20 to 25 minutes. If the patient have any history of allergy, ask the patient to go for 5 to 10 minutes. Just after 2 to 3 days, small boils will come out the area, and whenever it starts that irritated the skin, you can stop that Gujalaipa application. After that, if the irritation is more, if the daha is more, if the pain is more, you can do the Shalana with Tribhala Kashayam. And after that, you can ask the patient to apply. If the irritation is more, if anything very badly, you can ask the patient to apply Shadadaudagrada. Otherwise, only merely the Tribhalakshalanam is enough. And after that, along with this, you can go for the Rasayana Chikitsa. You can go for the Indaluptamashi. Within 5 to 10 days, the hair starts to fall. The same conditions, we have to keep in mind that while telling Khalitya, Palitya and everything, Acharya is telling whenever the Pitta dosha this goes upward, the Shariroshma Shirogata, then the hair also falls. So while externally, while we are giving whatever the external therapies, internally also we have to give the medicines. First, we can go for any hair line of treatment for the Amavajana purpose, and after that, the Kashayas which reduces the body heat, like Duspashadi Kashayam, Drakshadi Kashayam, Vidaryadi Kashayam, like that. Kashayas, so it should be some having the Rasayana property also, having the capacity to control the body heat. They can use internally as a Rasayana, and Brahma Rasayana or Nasimha Rasayana you can give after this Amapajana, Agni Deepana, everything you can give this. That while giving that Narasimha Rasayana, ask the patient to take some 3 to 5 leaves of Bringaraja just fry in ghee and take along with this Narasimha Rasayana with milk. This one boy's case, he is very afraid of this Puttanam, so we gave a Gunja Lepa over here. And next one, it is told that Amalakadi Lebam, it is told in Ashtangradayam, that is the application of Amalaki, Tila, Tamarelli, that is Padmahinjalakam and Madhuga, Nishtimadhu. And while starting, the hair starts to come, ask the patient to apply this daily with the honey over the areas of that in the area because it helps the hair to grow very fastly and very healthy. And also we know that after we are there Kuttana and all, the hair comes maybe white in color. So for preventing that also, this Lepa is very good. So we can use this. Then also same way, we preparing in our OPD this Aja Shrunga Mashi also preparing. I think I will send you these other photos to Reshmi doctor. She will send to the participants. And next case commonly we are getting about this Venga, that is melasma cases we are getting in OPDs very commonly. Venga, Tilagagala, Mashaga, so many names are there. That is the Tilagagala. We know that there is Krishna and Avedana in nature. If it is Unnada, it is called Mashaka. Unnadara, it is called Charmakila. And Jedumani, there is Sahaja. We can see that some of the babies, they are born with red color or black or greenish color. That is this Jedumani and Lanjana. So it's Charmakila and all. It is told that the Shastra Karma and Mashaga, this Venga, and also we can go for the Agni Karma. Because in very recently only in modern also the cosmetology, they're having more scope on this melasma because this is not subsiding very fastly, and they are using the laser therapy for this. And years back our acharyas also told the same thing. We can do the Agni Karma with the Suryakanta, the rays that passes through the Suryakanta that Rakna, I mean, it's like that. We can use that laser to treat the Venga and Tilagakala Mashagala treatment. And they are using nowadays that laser therapy fast replacing one. And it is Charmakila, Jadumani and Shastra. We have to, some elevated portion, just we have to go for the Chetana, and Agni Karma we can use for preventing the recurrence. This Vengam Niligam, and as we have to see how that Vengam is associated in many cases, like the because when the hormonal changes is happening, the patient is going through the menopausal age, that melasma cases we can see. In such conditions, there will be the dosha predominant will be the Vata Pitta. And while explaining this Venga also, Acharya is telling that it's a Vata Pitta predominant conditions. So you can go for Drakshadi Kashayam internally, and this HT Churnam, and along with Nalpamaradi Churnam, just make it cook with milk and ask the patient to apply externally. And they can keep it for 15 to 20 minutes and ask the patient to wash off. We can use externally this, and also internally, if the associated with the menopausal changes, the Shariba, you can use internally as the Kshira Kashaya, Kshira Pana. You can use, take 10 to 15 grams of this Shariba, just crush it or powder it, add one glass of water and 1 glass of milk. Actually, Kshira Kashaya, that is different, but we can advise the patient like this, and ask the patient to reduce to the Kshira Avashesha, and ask they can drink. It's good, gives much good result in the hormonal induced melasma cases. And the drug of choice we can give, that is the Ishtimadu, is the very, very tremendous result we is getting for this. And the same way, the Arjuna Twak Churna. Arjuna Twak Churna along with the Ishtimadu Churna, we can give along with honey or milk externally. It's good, also gives good result. In some of the yogas is told in the textbook, but I'm getting much result with this HT plus Nalpamara and HT plus Arjuna Twak externally. And the Arunaka cases also we are getting that Taran very commonly in our OPDs. that is, but we have to find out whether it is this dandruff or it is associated with any seborrheic dermatitis. An easy way to analyze that in the case of dandruff and all, there will be the scaly patches, small patches where means scales fall off. But in cases of seborrheic dermatitis, this one, some greasy like appearance we are getting. So the same thing also, scalp psoriasis also we are getting some greasy appearance. Externally it is very scaly, but Candlemark sign told in psoriasis that the same thing we can see in the psoriasis, like our Acharya told, Behir Ruksham Antasnigdam. The same thing, externally the lesions are very silvery color, very thin, like, but internally it's having that some waxy appearance we can see. So just find out, in the case of seborrheic dermatitis, don't give any oil to the patients, because it aggravates again the clethoza over there and increases the itching and hair falls very fastly. So just find out what is the condition, then only advise any type of oil over there. For the dandruff, everybody knows that Eradicare along mixed with Dardure Patradicarum is very good of choice. And according to the condition, you can take any Thailas. And also this Eladigana churnam mixed with rice gruel, that is Kanjivellam. Just make a paste and you can use for wash. In both conditions is very good. Seborrheic dermatitis also, dandruff also, you can use this Eladigana churnam with the Kanjivellam or Tribala Kashaya Kshalanam. If the seborrheic dermatitis is more, the sclerosis is associated, just don't give any oil application, don't go for any lapas, just do the head wash with the Tribala Kashaya only for some days. Internally, you can give Argodadi Kashayam, Nipadi Kashayam or Padola Kadrutini Kashayam. And the same way, whenever this associated with any this Cleidotwa or with dandruff or seborrheic dermatitis, we can see that boils. The patient is telling that is some kurukulandu bhayangara chorchilana, soriyumbam pottunnu. They're telling that more itching and there will be burning sensation and full of pidakas over the head. You can go for the adopt the treatment lines like a Pitta Kabharakta Krimi Hara line of the treatment we have to use. So internally the same way, Nargundiyadikashayam or Padolakashayam or Nipadikashayam or Arabudadikashayam, according to the conditions, you can select the medicine internally. Externally, just go for the Tribhalakshalana for some days. Then this the easy thing that the kotta, the kushta, just fry it and make a powder, and along with the whatever the thailas they are using, like Malatyadikara we can give, along with that just make a paste with this fried kushta, kottam, just make a powder, but kottam is very expensive drug, and you can give for Arimshika. Scalp eczema we can compare, or with vesicles on the scalp. Same, Nirgundyadikashayam, Nimbadikashayam, Malatyadikaram, Eladikaram. Also Kandu Pedakapakam, that is Eladikaram. And for the thali, for the washing purpose, you can use this padha leaf, Cyclopeltata or Sapulus ferrera. Take that leaf and crush it along with the Marija patra and make a paste, and you can apply over the area for washing. The Kurumulakin easy available. Just you can ask the patient to make a paste with this and go for the washing purpose of the head. Then comes that is the Palitya and Khalitya. In this one is Shiroshma Shiroga, like what I mentioned earlier. And that then Palitya, it's very hard to get result. So, but some of the yogas you can give little bit result, because no purely Ayurvedic dyes are available for now, because we don't have any much bleaching agent so as to absorb the this dye from our plant sources. But you can use this as if the patient is ready for a IP treatment, or the patient is for OP treatment, you can do this Talapudichin. That is Loha Basma we are getting, that with Tribhala Churnam and Kayoni Brungarajas Varasa. and we have to keep in a tender coconut, medium-sized ripened this coconut, and have to fill this, and we can to keep it for 1 month. And after this, take this and they make the powder of this, and you can use that for thalapothiation purpose. If the patient is not sinusitic, not allergic, everything, we can this for 1 to 2 hours for the scalp. And if patient is okay with that, you can give this application with for overnight application for the head also, and ask the patient to use a shower cap, and the very next morning they can wash off. And you can use these yogas externally. And it is telling that this Nilini Patra powder along with the henna powder gives some dye effect, but we are not getting much dye effect with that. And also, if we are using mehendi for 1 day, it makes the this one our hair much rukshana. After that, if we are using the Nilini Patra, gives somewhat result. And you can use after this Amalakadi Lepam. In that, you can add this Amalakadi Lepa I explained before, that Amalaki, Tila, that Padma Kijalaka and Eshtimadu. Along with that, you are getting Nilini juice, Nilini Swarasa. You can use that also externally. And also, if the patient having any female patient, we are getting much result internal use of Tila along with the Amalaki churna or Amalaki juice. You can ask the patient to take continuously with added with some shakara, jaggery. You can use internal purpose. The same thing after the Amapajana or Deepana, you can go Charaprasham or Brahmarasayana, you can give. And Yavana Pedaga